Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this your daily go get 'em number 342. Alright, now look, I know I promised y'all that this video will be better than yesterday's video. But it's raining outside. We ain't get a chance to go outside. It's been such a dreary day today, so dark. Like 12 o'clock this afternoon. It was so dark out. It felt like it was going into the evening already. I don't know. It's kind of crazy, but can't stop the weather. Nonetheless, what I want to talk to y'all about today is realizing the real you. Many of us really want to make a change in our lives. Like we want to stop some old habits. We want to throw away some old tendencies, some old things that we used to do, and we want to become something bigger, better, something newer, something fresher. A lot of people struggle to really make the significant changes in their life because I think we take the approach to it that makes things a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. For example, a lot of times when we're talking about when we're trying to stop doing something, like let's say drinking or smoking, you know what? Let's take drinking out of it because you'll see what I mean. Let's take smoking or eating, like dieting, going on a diet. A lot of people struggle to go on a diet and they struggle to stop smoking because they use the word willpower. Like you have to have willpower in order to stop doing something. See, that's the reason why I didn't want to bring drinking into this. Normally, people don't associate terminating a drinking problem with willpower. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I left it out. So anyway, when it comes to overeating, when it comes to trying to go on a diet or whatever, a lot of people think that you need willpower. I don't like the word willpower because willpower focuses on the negative parts of whatever you're doing in order to get it popping. You understand what I'm saying? So when you start talking about willpower, you start talking about the ability to be able to just stop something that you have a habit of doing, and it takes a while in order to form a habit. So it's going to take a while in order to break a habit down. We're creatures of habits. Human beings, find a routine of doing things, and we get ingrained into that routine. It makes things easier for us. Unfortunately, we start to get into bad things. We form a habit of doing bad things, and it's usually bad things that we have fun doing. Like a lot of people like to eat. We look at food as fun. We even have commercials on TV that talk about food being fun and all of that. And when it comes to smoking, I don't know. I've never been able to stand cigarettes, so I really don't understand what pleasure comes out of it. But it has to be some pleasure because the times in my life that I did try to smoke, it really hurt my chest. Way worse than weed. I used to smoke weed every day at a time in my life, about a year and a half. And that smoking was a lot easier on my lungs than tobacco, nicotine and all of that. So anyway, we start talking about willpower. So when you talk about willpower, you automatically give the activity that you're trying to cease the power of being really difficult. I think that the best thing that you need to do when you want to terminate something, when you want to put something in your rearview mirror, when you really want to become a new person, is you have to envision yourself being that person that you want to be. You have to tell yourself what you are versus what you used to be. If I'm going to continue to smoke cigarettes, then I'm a smoker. I have to admit that to myself, because if I wasn't a smoker, then I wouldn't be worried about, coming up with $5 to $7, sometimes more, in order to get a pack of cigarettes. If I wasn't a smoker, I wouldn't have to run outside of my building, whether I'm at work or wherever I am that may not allow me to smoke. I wouldn't worry about, taking breaks in order to go outside to smoke if I wasn't a smoker. If I wasn't an overeater, then as soon as I felt full on my tummy, then I would stop eating. If I wasn't an overeater, I would eat. Wouldn't have any problems with better food choices. Food that nourishes my body instead of just tastes good. As a matter of fact, if I wasn't an overeater, I would find the food choices that are healthy for me, and then I would make them taste better because I would insist on eating them. You understand what I'm saying? So what you have to do, one of the things that you need to do is you need to tell yourself what you are. If you don't want to be a smoker anymore, you have to tell yourself that I'm not a smoker. You have to say to yourself, you know what, I'm not a smoker. Maybe I used to be, but I'm not anymore. And because I'm not anymore, I'm not going to go to the store and buy these cigarettes. If I'm not a smoker, then I don't need no cigarettes on me. I don't need a pack of cigarettes. There is no emergency that would make me smoke a cigarette because I'm not a smoker. You have to tell yourself these things. Repeat them to yourself. Make them a song. Make a song out of them. I'm not a smoker. I don't smoke. I don't even put my fingers up the toke. I don't smoke. I'm not a smoker. I'm not a smoker. I'm not a smoker. I'm not a smoker. I don't smoke. I don't smoke on breaks. I don't smoke when I'm home. I don't smoke in my car. I'm not a smoker. I don't do that stuff. I don't smoke at all. I don't go that far. I don't smoke. 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 That's not what I do. I don't get on people's nerves. I don't blow smoke at you. I don't care what it is that you have to do. Make a song out of it. Make it fun, but continually tell yourself what it is that you want to be, and make yourself into that mentally. If you really think about it, it's that same process that formed the habit in the first place. So don't rely on willpower, because after a while, willpower. Okay, here's what I don't like about the word willpower. It doesn't employ any type of help. You know what I'm saying? It's just putting everything on you. I don't need a support group. I don't need anybody to help me. I don't need to do anything because willpower means that I'm standing on my own. I'm just staying strong. I'm not a smoker. I don't overeat. I don't care. I don't care about drinking. I'll stop. No more drugs. Doesn't work that way. You want to be something, get it up here, because it's up here that formed the habit in the first place. You see, we don't really accept that. You know what I'm saying? But we have to learn how the brain works, our own brain. We have to get to know our human body, but we have to start at the center of what the human body functions from, the center, and that's here. That's your brain. So if you keep telling yourself continually, over and over and over, that you are not something, then you won't be that something. If you keep telling yourself over and over and over and over, I don't care how long it takes, all day, maybe for a few days, maybe for a few weeks. If you keep telling yourself that you are something, then that's what you'll become. Like, this method is proven to work, but a lot of us don't believe that things like this will work because it's natural. It doesn't employ any medicine or anything like that. And we got to get away from all of that pharmaceutical mess. We got to get away from all of that artificial intelligence and start to use the intelligence that's natural. Organic intelligence. Let's call it that. Organic intelligence. It means that you are taking what God gave you and you are using that to the best of your advantage. And you can do it. So whatever it is in your life that you want to stop doing, say to yourself, start at night. If you're a spiritual person, and you say your prayers at night, you know what? I'm gonna end it on this. For those people who try to use willpower or that try to wean themselves off of something, think about it. If it's something terrible that's going on in your life, you don't ask God to wean you off of it. You ask Him to straight up stop you from doing that thing. So if you don't wanna be a cheater anymore, you don't ask God to say. You don't say to God like, God, can you please, get my cheating down to like a minimal, Like maybe just like 2 or 3 women or men or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, you ask me, listen, can I stop altogether? When it comes to smoking, if you pray for God to help you to stop smoking, you ask, can you help me stop smoking altogether? So use that method in your life. You know what I mean? Cut those things off. Say to yourself, I don't need them anymore because that's not what I do. That's in my old life. I don't care if that old life was an hour ago. You know, the good thing about smoking is, other than the mental problems that go along with quitting smoking, there are no physical problems. You don't get sick because you stop smoking. You may eat a little bit more. You may snap on people, get nervous, whatever. You know what I mean? Feel agitated. But that's all this. You control all of that. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, your brain is your temple. And you can use that temple and direct it in any direction that you want it to go. If you don't want to be something anymore, you continuously tell yourself that you're not that anymore. And if you want to be something, continuously tell yourself that you are that, and you will become that. And I don't care if it's a policeman. I don't care if it's a king or a queen or the Pope. By the way, no father. Philadelphia, September 26th. Anyway, yeah. You will become what you believe that you can be. So represent that. No father. Don't forget, September 26th, Saturday, 10 a.m., Rittenhouse Street, West Hicken Avenue. Spring cleaning event, part 6. Summer burn, part 3. We're going back out there in those woods, and we're going to make it happen again. It'll officially be fall. So we're going to make a fly name for the first fall event. But nonetheless, we're going to keep this thing going, y'all. Y'all have a good night, and I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Daily Go Gettinism Show, each and every day, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call in number 347-677-1533. Holla. And don't forget UrbanTherapyWithSun.com. Go to the site, register with the site, get down with the movement. The movement is moving, it's moving fast, it's moving in the right direction. We want y'all to move right with it. Get on our side. We're doing big things, y'all. Peace.